Go to those LSAC forums and ask that question. There you guys go. I gave you a free question. What is up, fam? It is Shar, and welcome to Law and Living Color, where I provide quick tips and experiences on the law school process and legal field as a person of color. It's been a long time, but this video will be a fact or whack video. So the topic of it being fact or whack today is in regards to law school admissions questions. As a disclaimer, some of these questions I have received either through some amazing messages or I've just seen or I've had myself, and I just wanted to, give some clarification and some answers. So first question, being waitlisted is a glorified rejection. Whack. Being waitlisted, yes, it's not the best of the bunch. Being the person that has been waitlisted before, it wasn't a great feeling. Not as great as being accepted, but I will not say it's a glorified rejection. There are ways to get off of the waitlist. If you are being waitlisted, typically you're not going to receive a decision until later on, closer, sometimes, a few weeks before you're supposed to go off to school, like a month before you're supposed to go off to school. So it can get pretty delayed. And the reason for that is when you're waitlisted, they're waiting on seat deposits to come in, whether people have committed or not to the school. The biggest thing to get you off of the waitlist, now it's not guaranteed, so don't take what I have to say and be like, oh, I did that, Ashari, and why didn't it work? So it's not a guarantee, but it is helpful, is to write a letter of continued interest, or what we like to call on Reddit, or just jargon, is LOCI. And what that is just a brief letter expressing how you still want to attend the school, how you have looked forward to attending the school. As I've said in prior videos, you always want to write a YX or Y Law School essay. So just go a little bit deeper in your letter of continued interest as to why this law school, as to why you're so enamored with it, whether it be the location of the law school, the history of the law school, what the law school has to offer. It's supposed to be a brief paragraph. Write it as an email to the admissions office. To the admissions office. Pretty much expressing your continued interest, and they'll go ahead and put that in your file. Second question. LSAC with the C school forums are worth attending. Fact. So people don't think that attending these, there's two things that people think, really. They'll think that attending these are some major brownie points with the admissions officers, or not attending these will do nothing in regards to the application. I mean, kind of both. I'm not saying that you'll get major brownie points, but these forums are great for you to get more information about your school. Ask questions that typically aren't already on the website, and it also allows the admissions counselors to get a sense of your personality. I'm not saying that these are the same admissions counselors that are going to be reviewing your application, because they may not be, but they may be at the same time. So it's always good to let the school know that you're interested, but I wouldn't go to these forums trying to put your resume out there. Don't do that. Don't give these admissions counselors your resume. Don't sit up here and don't do that. This is a time for you to learn more about the school that you're interested in. And you never know, you may be more interested in a school you never were interested in by attending the forums. Third question. That looks kind of corny. Third question. I should write a Y Law School essay even if they don't ask for one. Fact. In my prior videos, I have definitely said always write a Why This Law School essay. It helps supplement your application and lets them know why you're interested in the first place. Some law schools actually do ask you to write an interest essay, but most don't. You can add it as one of your supplemental essays. And in this essay, you want to say why you're going to law school. Is it because it's in a great location? Is it because it offers these XYZ programs? Is it because a professor that you're enamored with? It could be multiple reasons. Again, keep this essay to like a paragraph long, half a page, or longest 3/4 of a page, but I wouldn't go past that. Fourth question, I think. I always lose track. So hopefully the fourth question. I should update law school admissions when I have a resume update. Fact and whack. When you're updating admissions in regards to an LSAC retake, an LSAT retake, resume update, GPA update, if you're someone that hasn't graduated yet and is about to graduate, or like if you some major accomplishment update, all of those rely heavily on whether it's going to actually boost your application or not. Resume updates, I typically would say go ahead. I don't know, why not? I did have an update in my resume. I did not send that update. I don't think it impacted my my cycle at all. It was pretty minor. It was just a new job in a legal related field. Because my resume is heavily already in the legal field and my new job was also in the legal field, so I just didn't feel the need to update them on that. I also didn't think that law school admissions counselors weighted their decision on your resume too much in regards to like your jobs. I do think that they look at it in the sense like, oh, this person has work experience, and like what has this person been involved in with school, and that like your accomplishments. I do think they look at your resume in that regard, but I'm not so sure whether they're like, oh, they went from a server to an office assistant or whatever the case may be. I don't think that would be too much of a lean towards accepting you or not accepting you. I do think like if you get a promotion that puts you in an executive type of ranking, go with caution on that as well. They may think that, why law school if you're sitting up here being an executive at something else? So why would you come here? And if you've already talked about that discrepancy in your YX, then go ahead and inform them. But I just think tread lightly with that type of stuff in regards to your resume. I'm not a law school admissions counselor, so I cannot for certain say what they weigh and what they don't weigh. But I personally feel like you should be very careful in what you decide to update them on. Should you update law school admissions if you made a typing error? Probably not. I actually ended up making a typing error on my application, and I did not update them on that. Errors happen. I will say if there's a lot of typing errors, first of all, proofread your application, guys. Whether it's your personal statement, diversity statement, whatever, proofread your application, okay? Just so you can miss all of those typos. If you have one or two typos, it's honestly not a big deal. They're not going to be like, oh, this person doesn't know how to write, we're not going to let them in. No, it's mistakes happen. So I wouldn't update admissions about that. If you want to update your resume, go for it. I just say I don't think it's that crucial to your acceptance personally. But if a law school admissions counselor says otherwise, if you go to those LSAC forums and ask that question, there you guys go. I gave you a free question. Also with LSAT score updates, if you did actually get a higher score, yes, please email them and let them know, yo, I got a better score, just so y'all see. Now, they should be able to see that when that does happen, but it's always good to let them know that it has happened, so they're looking forward, like, okay, they can see that score, because that will boost your chances of being accepted. Do not email admissions asking about a status update on your application. Please do not do that. There are some schools that actually provide status updates, and there are some schools that don't. Like, they literally are like, we'll get back to you when we get back to you. Don't get upset about it. It's just how they move. Just try to live your life, think positive thoughts, and then positive energy will be coming back your way. And as always, if you like this video and you want to see more like it, please like, comment, and subscribe. TikTok. I've been a little busy, y'all. But I will be doing another TikTok video. I don't know if it's going to be a logic game. It's kind of hard to talk about reading cop because it's just, you gotta like really go into the problem, and then there's 8 questions that go to a passage, and I just don't have enough time to do that. But y'all let me know if you want to see a reading comprehension problem, or if you want to see a logic game problem. I honestly prefer logic games myself, but just let me know and I'll do it on the TikTok. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday, and as always, peace, guys.